What's up guys? So in this video we are going to be planning a trip to photograph the total solar eclipse, so stick around to find out more. So on the 19th of August, which is next month, my friend and I, we're actually going to be flying into Spokane, Washington. We're going to spend the night there and just kind of relax, get everything ready. So the following day, we're actually going to be driving down to the Oregon coast. Now there's a place called Fishing Rock State Park. And that place looks pretty promising. All the research that I've done, it looks pretty good. Now it's almost right in the middle of the direct path of the solar eclipse. So it's a little bit north of that location. Hopefully it'll be less crowds in that area. Now we're still technically in the middle of the path of the solar eclipse, so we can still see the full thing. And the eclipse, it will start around 9ish. At 10:15 is totality, which you'll get the full solar eclipse. That's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be dark. It's gonna be wild. So there are 12 states that will experience the total eclipse, and those states are Oregon, Idaho, Wyoming, Nebraska, Kansas, Missouri, Illinois, Kentucky, Tennessee, North Carolina, Georgia, and South Carolina. Now, if you're in one of those 12 states, you're going to experience something amazing. Hopefully the weather will be in our favor. But if you're not in one of those states, you'll still be able to see a partial eclipse. Now, it won't be as spectacular as a total eclipse, but still something to stop and check out. Now, part of these states, they're not going to be directly right in the middle. Some of them, they're actually going to be like a corner of the state, so like a small section of that state will see it. But if you're close enough, go ahead and drive to that location and witness the awesomeness. Since we will be on the Oregon coast, we'll be one of the first people to experience the total eclipse. How exciting! The settings on the camera during this event, it's going to be wild. It's going to be between 8 and 10 stops of a difference from the beginning stage of the eclipse to right to totality, and then back to the end of it. So it's going to be, camera settings is going to be all over the place. But we're going to get some really good images. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring two cameras. One of the cameras is going to be like a tight shot. I'm going to be using the 7200 with a 2-time extender, so I get right focus on the sun. I'm also going to have a solar filter on that lens. That way I don't burn the sensor on the camera, because that would be horrendous. And then the other camera, I'm actually going to do a wider shot. That way I could get the landscape and to see the difference between the beginning and right to totality, and just kind of see that shadow move across the whole land. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be awesome. When you're photographing the sun or the eclipse, you want to have a solar filter. It'd be like the same thing as if you're looking straight into the sun. It is not good for your eyes, and it's not good for the sensor. So you're gonna have to have that type of filter over the lens. You could either buy one, or you're gonna kind of create one. Either way, it will do just fine. When you get to totality, you could actually take off that filter and continue to photograph the total eclipse. During the totality, you could actually look at it with your own eyes. It's not gonna affect your eyes at all. It's not gonna hurt them or anything like that. But after the eclipse, go ahead and put on those special glasses. So the 21st, the day of the eclipse, I want to wake up around 5 o'clock in the morning. That way I could get a sunrise picture of the landscape, because the sun rises around 5:30. but we still have like 4 hours in between sunrise and the beginning of the eclipse. It's a lot of time to kill, but we won't travel too far from our campsite because we would have prime real estate, and we don't want to like lose that spot, because if we walk away like too far, then somebody else might come up and take that spot. So we're just gonna keep in our location, like a tight location, and just kind of like bodyguard it. Yeah. I'll do the people's elbow. So a little education about this event. The last one was actually in 1979. That's 38 years ago. The last one that actually stretched from coast to coast was in 1918. That's 99 years ago. Now, the one that we're going to be going to is very similar to the 1918 one, because this one is going to be stretching from the west coast all the way down to the east coast. When the total eclipse touches the state of Oregon, the moon's shadow is traveling 3,400 miles an hour. What? Once it exits the state, it's now traveling at 2,900 miles an hour. And the reason being is because it's going up higher in the sky. So that's it for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, hit the like button. And if you want to follow my journey as I travel to Oregon to photograph the total solar eclipse, hit that subscribe button. So you could also follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and also my website. Description down below. But until then, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.